Hello students, in this video I am explaining about the phylum Porifera. So these poriferans are commonly known as the sponges. These sponges are marine living. That means these live in the sea waters. Body is asymmetrical. So that means any plane that passes through the center of the body does not divide them into two equal halves. So that is known as the asymmetrical body. So sponges are the primitive animals and multicellular with cellular level of organization. So even though sponges are multicellular, so they are exhibiting only cellular level of organization. So this is why means the cells are loosely aggregated and the cells are not tightly aggregated to form the tissues. So this is why means majorly due to the absence of nerve cells and sense organs. So due to the absence of nerve cells and sense organs, there is no aggregation between the cells to form the tissues. And the sponges are having a peculiar property, that is presence of the water canal system. So in the water canal system, water enters through small pores which are known as the ostia. So these are actually present in the cell wall, and through the ostia, waters enter into the spongocoel, so which is the body cavity, and water goes out through the osculum. So this is the way of the water that flows in the sponges. And water canal system is helpful for the food gathering and respiration and excretion processes. So these poriferans are having choanocytes, which are also known as the collar cells. So these will line the spongocoels and canals. So actually in the poriferans, digestion is intracellular. That means the digestion happens within the cell by the engulfing of the food. So which is also considered as the holozoic type of digestion. And body is supported by the skeleton, which is made up of spicule spongian fibers. And in the sponges, the sexes are not separate. So these are hermaphrodites in nature. That means both the egg and sperms are formed within the same individual. So that condition is known as the hermaphrodite condition. So reproduction takes place both by the asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is by the process of fragmentation. And sexual reproduction is by the formation of gametes. Fertilization is internal. That means, so fertilization of egg and sperm cells happens within the female individual. That type of fertilization is known as the internal fertilization. And the development is by the form indirect development. Development is indirect development with the formation of the larval stages. And these larval stages morphologically, that means structurally different from the adult one. So these all are the general properties of the poriferans. And here are some of the examples for the poriferans. Cycon, which is generally known as the scypha. This is the general name for the cycon. Spongilla, which is known as the freshwater sponge. Euspongia, which is its general name is bath sponge. So it is very, very important to remember the examples of the phylum Porifera and the common names. And here a peculiar properties of the poriferans are so presence of water canal system and their functions, and presence of choanocytes and the collar cells. These will lines the spongocoel and canals, and these are the points that we are supposed to remember. And this part from the reproduction part, so fertilization and development, and whether the sexes are separate or not. And this is all about the phylum Porifera. Thank you, students. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel.